in their proper place. An expert in fossil fuels made them look like colossal fools. Last week, we told you about the CEO who trolled apparel maker North Face after they denied a jacket order to a Texas oil company because they didn't want to be associated with the fossil fuel business. In the now viral video, Wright expertly points out how gas and oil helped create the whole outdoor apparel industry, of which the jackasses North Face got rich off.
I went through North Face's website of wide-ranging products, and I failed to find a single product that wasn't made out of oil and gas. The great majority of North Face's products, jackets, backpacks, outdoor pants, shirts, shoes, hats, etc., are dominantly made out of the oil and gas that we so proudly produce. So North Face is not only an extraordinary customer of the oil and gas industry, they are also a partner with the oil and gas industry. So thank you, North Face.
Yeah, in your face, North Face. He nailed it. Joining us to discuss it is the man himself, CEO of Liberty Oilfield Services, Wright. So, Chris, my theory is the reason I was so impressed with this and liked it was that this is kind of the model for other corporations in rejecting kind of the wokeism. You're seeing HR, human resource departments and companies and executives freaking out because they're scared that on Twitter they might get a mob after them. But instead what you did was you just said, okay, here are the facts. Was that your idea?
Yeah, the video was my idea, and then a friend of mine suggested make it fun and thank them instead of critique them, and Alex was right on target.
Mm-hmm. I think it's amazing how much petroleum is found everywhere. I had no idea. What are some areas where we wouldn't expect to find it?
It's virtually everywhere. I mean, just off the top, skinny jeans are impossible without oil and gas.
Really?
Right? That little stretch that makes them form-fitting.
That's hilarious.
That's oil and gas.
Used to put them on.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So all those hipsters in what's that place called? Williamsburg. Went to the oil and gas industry to get their stupid little skinny jeans on. That is so funny. Now I hate the oil and gas industry. How dare you help the hipsters? Any other weird, surprising places to find oil and gas? Aside from my body.
Well, I mean, I think a relevant one right now is vaccines. Even the fluid, the carrier fluid that carries the vaccine, that is oil and gas that's injected into billions of shoulders right now. So that just, the basis of organic chemistry is oil and gas, which are really just decayed biologic matter. So petrochemicals, everything plastic, every synthetic fiber there is actually made out of oil and gas.
So what you're saying is like plastic is essentially natural.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
It is decayed life forms refined into these materials that make it clear, that make it cheap, that make it last a certain time period. Yeah, we're just basically messing with organic chemistry to make products to all different specifications.
Boy.
A Tesla has 900 pounds of oil and gas in the car.
Oh, that's amazing. You don't ever hear about that in the commercials. That is incredible, though. But if you think about that in that way, it's kind of cosmic, right? That the idea that almost everything that you consider to be man-made actually comes from something supremely organic, and all you're doing is moving around the little chemical symbols in your lab.
Windmills, the big blades on windmills are made out of oil and gas. The towers that hold them up have 100 tons of coal inside every one of those towers. That's how you make steel. You take iron and you put carbon from coal, and it's put in by burning natural gas at a high temperature. So you can't make a windmill, a solar farm, a nuclear power plant, or a hydroelectric dam, for that matter, without oil and gas. I'm proud of that. We've enabled all these other energy technologies and most of the things we enjoy in modern life.
You know what, Chris? I wish that you were my high school teacher back when I was in high school. I wish you were my high school teacher when I was in college. I learned more in that last 4 minutes about how things are made than I did in any basic chemistry class, which is a testament to your persuasive abilities, Chris. You are more than just a spokesperson. You are a persuader. I want to thank you. Great job. And keep doing what you're doing. Up next, the game show Pandemonium that had us reaching for Imodium.